Hey, wellness friends, I wanted to come to you today to ask you a question. Do you or are you aware of your belief system? What are you believing? And the reason that I ask you this question is because it's so important for us to understand and to know what we are believing. And what is a belief system? Let me just give you a little definition of that. So, your belief system is pretty much what you believe about the world, what you believe about yourself, what you believe about others, right? And so your belief system is kind of the foundation or the frame, so to speak, of how you see life, right? And so when we have these belief systems, we adopt those belief systems throughout our lives. Usually, those belief systems are either modeled in front of us when we were children, from adults that were in our lives, but they were instilled in us in some way from adults, from society, from being in schools and all the things, right? But the tricky part, I'm not going to say tricky part, but the part that I think that we need to be aware of as adults is, are we operating in a belief system that may be outdated for ourselves? Is the belief system that we're believing, right? Is it a belief system that encourages, that empowers, that builds confidence and make you want to achieve desired positive outcomes? Or is the belief system disempowering? Is it based in fear? Is it based in doubt, right? And so one of the ways we can kind of determine what belief system we're operating in is looking at the fruit of our lives. Like, just think about, some of the things that have been happening in your life, or whether it's good or bad, or in the middle somewhere. That can be a determining factor, or those can be determining factors that can tell us what are we believing about ourselves, what are we believing about other people, and what are we believing about the world. So I think that this is really important, especially nowadays, right? Where there's so much noise and so many distractions in the world, and so many things that can kind of take you away from that foundation and that belief system that you have, or making it difficult for you to kind of establish yourself in a belief system that's going to be conducive to you. So my question to you would be, do you know your belief system? And if so, is it working for you? And if you don't know your belief system, are you willing to do the work that it requires to change it? And another question, are you operating in an outdated belief system? Is it something that you're believing about yourself personally that no longer works for you? And if so, if you're ready, ask yourself if you're ready to do the work to adopt a belief system that can be helpful for the person that you are now. So I hope that this tip can be super helpful for you as it relates to belief systems and understanding them. I just tried to explain it really quick. Didn't really want to get make this video too long, but I think it can serve as a good foundation, or even just a place to start just thinking about it and questioning it and becoming inquisitive about your belief system and what you're operating in. So thank you so much for viewing this message, and I hope that all is well with you and you continue to live well and be well. Take care.